Are you a small business owner who wants to get a higher ranking on Google, more 5-star reviews, and free leads off your website every single day without spending a dollar on ads? Then stick with me for the next few minutes while I show you what it is that we are teaching our clients about how much business they are missing on Google just by not taking care of a few simple things that you can do that will put you in the best position to look like the obvious choice to your client base. So if you'll look here on my screen, I'll show you this presentation. So I have a client who's in the marine sanitation space, and I'm just using this presentation because I did it most recently, but to say that this client is in this space, it could still apply to any business that has local customers. So if you're a restaurant, if you're an electrician, if you're a plumber, if you're a chiropractor, if you're a business coach, if you provide any service locally that you can apply to this, the logic is the same. The numbers will be slightly different, but the logic is exactly the same. So I want to show you for our customer who is in the marine sanitation space what exactly I'm talking about. So let's dive in. So we have, oh shoot. Okay. When a client is looking for something in the space, marine sanitation supply, a potential customer is going to type something here that's something to the effect of marine sanitation near me. And when they do that, there's a certain number of what we call keyword matches that come up for that. So in this case, we're talking about marine sanitation, but it could be a number of other search words or terms or string of terms that could apply similarly. So Google matches all of those things that are related into that same category. And by doing that, they've determined that every single month there are an average of 350 in the United States. Every month there's 350 average searches on that search bar related to this term, marine sanitation. So if you could look at 350, like I've told my client, and think of it as potential of 350 customers coming your way, they're interested in something related to what you have, then that's what makes this presentation a little bit more logical for them. When asking our client, what is an average customer in your industry worth to you? Their response was $2,500. Now, you can apply whatever dollars and cents make it for you, but for them, they can sell toilets, they can sell tanks, they can sell various equipment to marine owners, and this is where they come up with their revenue spend. So for $2,500, we have been able to use this in our calculator, which we call our true cost calculator. So I'm going to show you here what we are able to demonstrate to them. If you take the number of searches, 350 searches that we talked about, and you multiply it by the number of people that once they've checked out your website, once they've looked at your online profile or any information that's shared with you online, 64% is the number of people who will then reach out by phone and or come to your business locally to talk to you about what it is that they want, because they've gathered enough information online. They're now ready to go in and talk to somebody in person. So 64% of that 350 would yield about 224 actual visitors, prospects, potential customers. And we all know that not every one of those is going to be ready to purchase today, but let's just say that we would somehow capture 5% of that, which I believe is a very small number, but let's just go with 5% of that, which means 11 new leads coming to either you or your competitors online, coming to that. The average number of the closing ratio is 22%, meaning that out of that 11, some people are going to be tire kickers, some are not going to be ready to be purchasing today, some are just going to be asking questions, some are going to be doing a number of different things, but 22% of them will be ready to close once you talk to them and answer all of their questions. That leaves about 2 customers in this case, a little bit over 2, but let's go with 2 for this example, at an average of $2,500 each, meaning that in the month, our client is looking at missing out on a minimum of $5,000 revenue. So if you look at that over the spread annually, you're talking about a $60,000 miss. Or in this case, once we're able to optimize their website and get them some things online that are very basic things that their business and any business should have, they can assume that they're going to be able to add at least this $60,000 back into their revenue stream. More importantly, they're going to be able to be taking customers from their competition, because if they aren't online doing it, their competition is certainly doing that as well. So this is just something that we like to demonstrate to people who are on the fence about, why is all this Google stuff important? Why does all of this matter if I have a website or not? I have enough people that are coming in through referrals, through word of mouth, through all of that. This is just a way to demonstrate to people that it does matter and that what's happening on Google right now is very real. And some of these things are no longer optional as they may have been in the past. So if you're interested, getting our help, join our upcoming workshop. It will be 1 hour spent with us, and we're going to show you the top 3 steps you can take immediately to get your business ranking on the first page of Google. This is not something we're going to sell you something when you're there to figure out how to do it again. This is at the workshop, we are going to teach you these 3 things to give you a way to get yourself ranking on the first page of Google in the next 30 days. If you're interested in that, sign up below, let us know that you're coming, and we will see you in the workshop.